Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Dian with student ID number 204-001-24011. Well, on this occasion, I would like to answer the question from assignment 2 for assignment subject morphology and syntax. Well, I will answer the first question. Based on the book Linguistic Basic Theory and Rules in English Language Teaching, written by Dr. 𝐀𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 type is free morphemes in the form of fruits or base, which can stand alone and still have specific meaning even without being attached to other morphemes. For example, the word dog, play, and fast. And the second type is polymorphemes in the form of affixes, either prefix or suffix, which cannot stand alone because they do not have a specific meaning if separated. For example, the suffix ed is a past tense marker in the word played. Well, next question. Based on my understanding after reading the book Linguistic, Basic Theory and Rules in English Language Teaching, affixation is the process of adding an affix or a bond of morphemes to a base or a root word is a free morpheme. In order to create a new word or to change its meaning, lexical function or grammatical function. And there are three main types of affixes. The first one is prefix, an affix attached to the front of a free morpheme or root to form a new word. For example, the prefix "an" is attached to the root happy, so being unhappy. And the second one is suffix, an affix attached to the end of a free morpheme to create a new word. For example, the suffix er is added to the root sing to a word singer. And the last one is infix, an affix inserted into the middle of a word. Although rare in English, it can appear in some informal expressions such as fun, bloody-tastic. Well, in the word nationalism, we can identify three important morphological elements: the root, the base, and the stem. The root is nation, which is the core part of the word that carries the primary meaning. When we added the suffix al to root, it becomes national, and this form is called the base because it serves as the foundation to which other affixes can be attached. Next, the suffix ism is added to the base national, forming the word nationalism. This final form is considered the stem, since it is the version of the word that can still take inflectional endings, such as nationalisms. Therefore, the word nationalism clearly shows the difference between root, base, and stem in word formation. Alright, next, based on my opinion, the purpose of using morpheme trees and teaching vocabulary is to help learners visually understand how words are formed and how different morphemes contribute to meaning. By breaking down words into their root, base, and affixes, students can see the structure of complex words and recognize patterns in word formation. And this not only strengthens their vocabulary knowledge but also improves their ability to infer the meaning of unfamiliar words. Moreover, morpheme trees make abstract concepts more concrete, providing a clear and systematic way to analyze language, which is especially helpful for second language learners. Okay, next, why do you think English has very broad morphemes compared to more inflectional language, and how might this affect English language learners? So I will answer this question. English has very broad morphemes compared to more inflectional language because it relies more on word order and auxiliary word to express grammatical relationship rather than on attaching many inflectional endings to words. For example, while some language more tense, gender, or case extensively through morphemes. English often use separate words such as auxiliaries or preposition, and this characteristic can benefit English language learners since they do not have to memorize as many complex endings. However, it can also create challenges as learners must pay close attention to word order and function words in order to convey meaning accurately. Okay, next, why do you think English has very broad morphemes compared to more inflectional language, and how might this affect English language learners? So I will answer this question. English has very broad morphemes compared to more inflectional language because it relies more on word order and auxiliary word to express grammatical relationship rather than on attaching many inflectional endings to words. For example, while some language more tense, gender, or case extensively through morphemes, English often use separate words such as auxiliaries or preposition, and this characteristic can benefit English language learners since they do not have to memorize as many complex endings. However, it can also create challenges as learners must pay close attention to word order and function words in order to convey meaning accurately.